Hey there, AV here again. Okay, so now I'm going to start building my red rocket base. So I just showed you, and I'll relabel that video. This video will be the part one. And I don't know if I'll talk through this entire thing. I might mute my mic at some point and just pop in when I want to say something. But I just started a new game and I started building, and I thought that there's some stuff I'm doing that if you were new to Fallout 4, it might be useful to know, or I don't know. I just felt like I could share some of this stuff. The first video I just did went over all the mods I'm using right now. This video, I'm just going to kind of build in here, and I want to show you some things that I've already done. So I have a mod that lets me lock and unlock things.
No use. Useless.
So I don't have to worry about Dogmeat running over
Busted.
here and opening up these
It's done.
doors. As Dogmeat will. Any NPC will. They'll get close to this, and an NPC will automatically open this. I don't want that to happen. I want to open these windows when I want to. That's all I've done so far. I literally just came here. I deleted the campfire and the roasting. What is that called? Roasting spit? I don't know what the fuck it's called. I deleted that, and I placed these here, and then I was like, oh man, I should be recording this. So I'm recording it now. Anyways, so just to show you what I've done so far, I'm using a UCO, or not UCO, I'm using USO. So I have all these options to build with. I'm using a mod called Place Anywhere. So when I place an object, I can play with some settings to resize it or manipulate all sorts of things about it. Like those gates right there. So if I go to the UCO integrated, excuse me, menu, I'll show you what I just did. I got some fences. I got a junk fence. I got this gate. I placed it. Then, actually, I'm opening up my menu right now again. Now I have a setting in, and I'll show you exactly what it is, actually, so that way you can see what I've done. When you first get placed anywhere, it will automatically be set on. So, and what I mean by that is if I go to a container, I think, or really any object, see how it says X options? That's how I can go into here. I do need to turn that off. Activation method, place anywhere. Yeah, so let's do that. We're gonna turn this. Well, for right now I'm building, so I would have this on, but when I'm done building, I would turn this off. So yeah, let's turn this to open options menu. I'm gonna turn that off back. That should, oh, it's still there. Okay, so I need to fix that. Okay, settings, activation method. Right now it's place object, but let's, I'm trying to remember how to get in there. Options menu, button. I think that makes it off. Okay, exit. Yeah, there we go. So now that's gone. Okay, cool. I don't want that in my normal gameplay. I only... Oh, cool. I didn't know you could lock this too. Yeah, of course you can. It's a chest. Anyways, okay, back to what we were doing. So we place this object down, and I have it set up so the activation method is... That's what I was showing you. I'm sorry. I'll go to my... Sorry, I apologize. I don't have my Stream Manager up. Okay. So if you go to your aid item, this is where, I think it's in aids. Yeah, place anywhere is located. So you can, while you're building, you can favorite this somewhere if you need to activate it for some reason. That'll bring up the menu. I like to have global collision. I like to have everything default. The only thing I'm going to change right here is... Oh, is that the more options section? Application exit, and we want that. My bad. Let's go down here, master control. This is where you can just shut it off. So generally, that's what I like to do. When I'm done using place anywhere settlement building and I'm gonna go questing and stuff, I turn this off. So it's not, I don't know if it's running in the background. I just don't want it on when I don't need it. But when I'm settlement building, I'll turn this on. Now the activation method, you want this to be grab and release open options menu. And what that does is it's pretty convenient. You pick up an object and you drop it. Now I didn't do it that quick, right? But if you do it fast, it'll immediately open up the settings menu on this placed object. And I can go to scaling. I can make this -5. I think the ones over there are +2 from that. You can reset the scaling if you want. I can go to... Now this is the part where I would use. Okay, so let me show you why. Right now, see how it's kind of clinging to the ground with gravity? That's annoying, but I mean, it's okay. You need this for if you're placing down objects. But if I want to float it, so I could place it like a window over here, what I want to do is pick it up, release it, go to settings, and make global collision check off. And when I click on this, it'll tell me that I can make it for the next object off or only, or for the game session. I don't do game session because then it just means I'm going to have to go back into the settings and change it back later. So I do it for the next object placement only. Then I exit. So now when I pick it up, I can place it wherever I want. See, it's not pulling to the bottom anymore. I could put this wherever I want, floating in the air. And all I do is, instead of placing A like you normally would, I press X, and then I press B. And now that's where it is. Obviously that looks terrible, but, and then since it was only for that place object, if I go back to this, now it's immediately snapping back to the ground again, everything's fine, like normal. I'm gonna scrap that. And that's what I did over here. I put these right here. I used the lock mod to keep them closed, but I can unlock them. Say I'm inside and I want to see outside, I can open it up, look outside, and I can close it. I can just lock it again. Okay. So that's all I've done so far. And that's kind of helpful. And that's my main tutorial for right now. Because right now, I have to figure out what the hell I want to do with this place. I want to use this other amazing mod that I love so much. I've been waiting forever for a mod that does this. And that is, let's go back all the way down to our normal structures menu. And you can scroll over to not just basements. This is so amazing. Each one of these is a different cell. So I place this down and it'll function like a normal cell. I can click on the door, it'll take me to a specific cell related to that trapdoor. I could literally place all of these if I wanted to on the same settlement, but that would be not very smart. The cool thing is it's linked to this settlement, workshop-wise and everything. But anyways, the one I want to use out of these is this one, Basement Bunker. I looked at it, it's my favorite one. I guess I could show you a little bit about what it does. I'm just so in love with it right now. I'll show you a few of them. I'll get the same ones too, so you can see an example. This is the one I want to use. And then here are a few others. I think the cave bunker was okay, I just wasn't a fan of it. Oh, the military, which one else did I like? I think the other one I liked was... might have been... I don't think it was cave bunker. don't think it was laboratory. Okay, the laboratory one is the one that mutant guy you meet in the main quest line is laboratory. That's what this one is. Parking garage is way too big. I hate it. Root cellar is the one from Sanctuary. I think it was warehouse basement I was like mildly okay with. So let me just show you some. This is the one I'm going to use. But this is how they work. You click on one, and it takes you to an actual separate cell basement. Now when I go into the workshop menu, this is going to be connected to that same workshop. I'll be able to build the same items with the same materials. If you run around in here, somewhere is the workshop. There it is. So there is a little red toolbox that you cannot scrap, and that is the workshop workbench. There's also an interior settings button that you can click on. That will let you have some options like removing the trash, removing the fog, or removing the lights. I prefer to keep those things, but just to show you what they are, let's see if I can get a view of the surrounding area. Okay, I'm going to move the trash. Boom, it's gone. I don't think there's fog in here, is there? Yeah, there's a little bit of fog. You can see it. I'll click on that, remove the fog. Oh, I can't honestly tell if that did anything in here, but there are some basements that have very visible fog. Like, there's no way you could not see it. So I can imagine that would fix that. And then toggle lights. So that'll remove these lights that are placed here. Not the physical object, just the light source. Remove the lights. Oh, it actually removes the object itself. That's pretty cool. So now it's 100% customizable to you. I wouldn't want to do that. I prefer the ambient lighting. It's less for me to have to worry about. But yes, this was my favorite one of those. And you can just bring those back, I think, too. That's crazy. That's too cool. Okay, so I'll show you a few more before I continue building. I'll probably just load back. This is the cave one. I really like this one. Stock meat. I do really love the lights in this one, but the ambience in this one is just a little too creepy for me. You can hear like cave sounds in the distance, and I don't personally want to deal with that or be aware of it. But this one is pretty cool. This one might have been my first choice. No, my second choice. I feel like it kind of fits because Red Rocket has that cave underneath it anyways. So I could just imagine this is a sealed off portion of that cave. And let me show you the last one, warehouse basement. I think this was my second choice. I like the immediate washer and dryer coming in. And this is all the space you would have to work with. I feel like it's pretty good. I'm just not a fan of this music that's playing more in here. This is like a dungeon music. But I didn't show this in the other basement, but mod author connected all these objects, so you can scrap anything. And these objects are linked to each other, or most of them are. So like if I were to delete this rack, it deletes a lot of those objects. You can keep it the way it is, or it looks like you can modify most every piece about it, which is pretty cool. I haven't tested one thing. I can't remember what happens when you store items. No, I don't want to store that, but let me see if I were to store something like this. Okay, if I do that. I can't remember. Select. How do you do that? Oh, I guess you can only store physical things. Okay. Might be getting confused with Starfield now. So I can only store like this hammer. Okay, or this physical objects. Okay. Oh, I guess I could store that for some fucking reason. I don't know why. I don't think I'd want to try that. Um, Now the main thing I think that you should keep in mind if you're using this mod is, you know, normally you have a settlement budget, right? So you want to kind of work within that budget and stay within that budget, because the game can get kind of wonky if you go past the budget. And if you go really past the budget, like a couple times over, your game can crash whenever it tries to load the cell that settlement is in. So that's the only thing I would be a little worried about. Is you can build down here. I'm sure it's fine. I would just still try to be a little frugal about it. Don't go too over the top. So that way you don't have to worry about anything breaking or disappearing. I haven't fully tested this out, so I can't guarantee it'll always work. I know that I really like it, and I'm very happy with it. It's something I've been really wanting. So now we're back, and now I'm just going to start building. I haven't really decided on what I want to do. I think I wanted to cover up this door. That was one thing I usually like to do. I actually usually like to cover up this entire side. Unlock this one. I don't know though. I usually like this being my front door. I do usually have like a little doghouse out here. Now I just started my game, so I just started my character. I used Start Me Up to get to where I am over here. So I started here. I haven't done any of the quests yet or anything. I'm level 5. I have the items on me from my choices. I chose a vault. I don't remember what it was. A person that likes vaults, and it chose like, so I have like some guns. I have some really fun perks and stuff, but this is just the way I play. I want to set up the settlement, like my base. I'm not going to. I don't want to cheat too much, but I want to cheat enough because I want it to feel like my character has been living here for a while. So they don't have like all the cool stuff, but they have some stuff. And obviously I have to get the basement and everything set up. The biggest choice that I'm trying to make right now is, what do I want to scrap and what do I want to keep? I like keeping the trash and everything everywhere. I think it adds a lot to it. And also for like my personal opinion and like immersion, whatever. I feel like Red Rocket is already kind of a target, but I know, my character doesn't know, but Sanctuary is going to be my main settlement where all my settlers and stuff go to. This is kind of like my base, and we are in a relatively safe area, so it's okay, but I still feel like it's kind of a target, so I want my little base to be somewhat safe. And so I'm going to move some things around. Like, I don't like these being here. I don't like my these stations being out here. And I haven't decided if I want those up here in the basement. And I haven't figured out where I want the basement. I kind of feel like I want my basement here. And that might just be because there's another mod called the Red Rocket. I can't remember what it's called. I think it was called like Red Rocket Bunker or something. And it was a pretty good mod. My only problem with that mod is, well, it places a trapdoor here. You can click it to go down. My only problem was I think it was technically its own settlement, and I had experiences where objects disappeared in there, so that's why I don't use it. I do have a video on YouTube where I have a build in there. But because I played with that mod so much, I do feel like this is where I want my trapdoor to be. But I don't know yet. I want my trapdoor to be somewhere convenient. I really want to make this area look a lot like the main menu. And actually, while we're here, I need to make a bed somewhere so I can. So I have. Is this where they are? Okay. Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah, that's what I was getting into, cheating. So for my right now, I'm going to cheat to give myself the materials I need to build what I want. But as soon as I've built everything I needed, I'm going to go and get rid of those materials somewhere in an object nearby that will reload or reset whenever the cell resets. Because I don't want to have those cheated crafting materials for me. I just want to, like I said, build up my base to the point where I feel like, you know, I can roleplay my character's been here. I'm just going to go ahead and add every component. And I'm going to go ahead and transfer that. So I don't need to worry about. I just can free build now, go full creative mode, build what I want, and then I'll just get rid of all the. I'll take this junk. I'll probably go. Probably I'll put it in one of these things. Then when they reset, they'll just disappear with those bodies. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I feel like I want this door to stay. I want to be able to open and close this door. I want this door to be blocked off. I want to make this look kind of like the main menu. I'm not sure if I want to have the bed in the corner though. I feel like I want the trapdoor to be in a spot that is somewhat hidden. There we go. So just stuff that I'm thinking about. Like I said, I don't know if I'll keep talking through the whole course of this, but I might go on mute, but see. Right now I'm just kind of looking around, thinking like, what do I want to keep? What do I want to get rid of? How much like the main menu do I want this to look? Do I want all my crafting benches up here? Or do I want them in the bunker? What do I want in the bunker? I think the bunker is going to be, for sure, my my weapons. But up here, I definitely want to have some items too, which reminds me, I need to check and make sure that my cloud storage works. Okay, so we have some miscellaneous things here. Oh, weird. Okay. That must be from the landscape mod I'm using. Miscellaneous. Let's see. Will it be in containers? Yes, it is. Awesome. This is a cloud storage mod I'm using. It's a little over the top on some objects, but I use most of its pieces. So each one of these that I place, it'll open up a cloud menu for that specific thing. This is linked heavy weapon storage. This is also heavy weapon storage. This is holotape storage. So, and if I place these at any settlement, I will still be able to access that same storage. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I think I'm going to go on mute for a little bit. while I debate on what the hell it is I'm going to do here. And hopefully not look too much like an idiot. Man, that's a nice picture. Am I seeing that thing move in the wind? It's probably just me. Weird. So cool. Oh man, okay, I gotta take a picture. Settings, display. Yeah, Vivid Weathers just looks so fucking cool. Alright, and the whole reason I did that pause to that stuff was so I could get to bed. Just until I can figure out what the hell it is I'm doing. Save. Oh, let me fix that too. No, I'll keep that on for right now. You might need it. Sleep until 9, 8, 7. Oh man, I just realized this classical radio could have been copyright striking me, so I have to turn that off. Okay. Figure out what we're doing. Well, I'm going to start building. I'm going to put my mic on mute, and if I feel like there's anything interesting, I'll jump back on. But I'm still here. Sometimes when you switch to these objects, you'll see textures go away like that for a second while the game loads in. I'm not quite sure why some of those trigger that, but other than that initial moment where that happens, it won't happen again. It goes away. I don't know why that happens. It doesn't seem to do anything more than a temporary visual glitch. Okay, cool. So that still works. There we go. We're going to collision off. Next object placement only. I'm gonna pick that up. I really want this to go there, but I think actually to resize this just a little bit. Let's go down one. Okay. Yeah, that's the perfect size, I think. I want it to just stick right outside. guard up that door. I like this one so you can kind of still peek through the door. From the inside, this is what you would see. Perfect. That door is inaccessible now. See if I try to interact with it.
Busted.
Busted. Jammed.
Useless. It's stuck.
Yeah. That's what I want. I think that looks pretty good. From the outside. I haven't really quite figured out what I want to do over here. Because once you delete these objects, they're gone. Although with UCO, I can place them again. I just won't be placing trash. Main menu does look a little bit different when it comes to the weapons and stuff. I'm thinking about removing these tires and putting a workbench over there. I really want a bed over there because that's the way it is in the main menu. I know the stupid workbench is in the way, and I bet if I wanted to resize it, I could, but there's some things I don't want to fuck with. Like, that might be okay. Resizing it down to where you can't see it and putting something over it might be fine. But there's some things I just don't feel comfortable messing with in the game. That's definitely one of them. All these tires everywhere are pretty cool. If I wanted to, I could go to options on them. I can set one of them to static. You would go to physics, and then you would make object static. And if I wanted to reset it, I would just click on it again like that and make object dynamic. Now with UCO, there are a few other options for the chemistry lab. You don't have to have this chem lab. Could use, let me try to remember. Still in here, okay, so it would be in crafting chemistry. Well, I am limited apparently, based on local leader rank 2. Can't build any of these things right now. Well, shit. Okay, good. I was like, I hope I didn't delete everything already. I didn't. I mean, I'll get there eventually. I can actually level up right now. Local leader. Where is that? I never remember how far away that is. Oof. You have Charisma 6? Oh, I just need to have Charisma 6. I think I'm already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's put one more perk in here. So I could go ahead and get this. I have to be level 14 to do the next one, but that's cool. You can build stores and workstations at workshop settlements. I needed that at least. There's all sorts of other stuff that I need, I'm sure, that I can't remember right now. But for now, that's all that I want. That means I can build... Can I build these? Oh no, I need rank 2. Okay. We'll have to make do with what we have for now. That's fine. I was checking, it felt like it might be floating. Okay, let's see. I thought there was a note on this desk. Am I misremembering? Is that the note? Or is it just a folder? That's where I thought I remember there being a note, but I might be thinking about this terminal. Okay, man, where am I putting the bunker? Figure that out. Okay. Okay, so I think we'll be putting the armor workbench. I think I want to put the weapons workbench here. Armor workbench over here in this corner. So no matter what, we got to get rid of those tires. But before you start building anything, well, it's a good idea to save. I'm comfortable with everything I've done so far. Just going to go down to first saves. Okay. And let's start deleting stuff. We can keep that. If I remember right, yeah, so when you see items like that, I don't know why I can store that. I don't think I should be able to store this. That's interesting. Either way, though, I'm going to pick that up and move it. I can't pick this up. I do really like the traffic cones, so I kind of want to keep them if I can. Now, I do have scrap. Is it called Scrap That Settlement? I have that installed, so I can move around, like delete the trash. And I might at some point. Now I want to keep them. I'm not worrying about exactly my positioning of the objects right now. I just want to get them somewhere. I'm happy with them. Now, any object that does look like it's floating, I can always move it down later. That to me just makes sense being over there. Maybe I'll move this radio. I think I usually do. I like the traffic cones, like I said, so I will probably be keeping them. Just felt like this. Oh shit. I don't want to. I don't want to click on the scrap and move the scrap around. I don't feel like that's a safe thing to do. Alright, so it's not letting me move this where I want. I want this right here. Let me see, can I back up? Sometimes it helps if you pick up an object farther away. You can get a better look of it. Yeah, I think I want it like right there. I believe I can still use place anywhere to place it here, yeah. I want to make sure that if it's floating, I lower it, and it looks like it is floating a little bit. Probably because of this trash pile right here. Maybe I would get rid of that. Yeah. I think I want it like right here. little crooked. I try to use the back wall to kind of see straight. There we go. I think that's pretty straight. Alright. Now I'm going to drop it down a little bit. To do that, I'm going to pick it up, drop it to its here position. Yeah, move down. And you can choose step size, so I want to move it down 1. And there's 2 ways to do this. You could do it in real time by activating the item. Or you could do mini mode. I've always done mini mode. No, it's not working right now, so let's try position. Not sure why it's not working right now. Oops, went to the wrong menu. Move down. Okay, so it's giving me some trouble. So let's go to our settings. Go to global collision check. Now you can see I'm kind of beginning to place it under the ground. Raise it up just until it's no longer on the ground anymore. Place it there. And whenever you do something like these workbenches, you do want to, after you've placed it and you're kind of comfortable with it, you do want to go and try to craft on it and make sure your character's not floating in the air or getting sunk to the ground. Or worst case scenario, they can't even interact with it at all. But everything's good. I would really like to move it over 1, but I don't think it's going to let me do that. Yeah, it's not. So let's just do the global collision check again. I just want to move it because it's that little dick right there. Actually, maybe I could just get rid of that. I kind of like it though. I think I want to keep it. Let's see if there's a way that I could move this over a little bit. Kind of, no, that's perfect. It doesn't look like they're stuck together anymore. And let's test it, make sure it still works. Still works. Actually, let me try that again to make sure. That's good. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect, I think. Not entirely sure what all I'm going to do in this place. I still don't even know where I'm going to put my trapdoor, but I'm just trying to do little by little the little stuff that I do know. Can't make crafting things yet. I could make this, the cigarette maker thing that I have. We will make one of these. I'm not sure where I'll put it. That's a soda mixer. That's cool. That's related to a different mod. I was trying to see if there are any other crafting things that you can use. I know there's some resources, but I don't want them here. I thought there were some interactable USO items. Oh, laundry, yeah. Can't remember what that does. I don't know if it actually works like the way I'm thinking it does. And the sink. I wonder if that works like a sink, or if that... No, it's just laundry, okay. Mixer. Already have a power armor, but I can't craft those. Okay. Two different types of weapon workbenches. We do have my favorite version. For armor crafting, I think we have the only one, yeah. For chemistry, this one here is my preferred. But I might use one of these, or this little sink instead. Once we can make those. Oh. I think it's important to know that when I am playing the game, this will be my power armor stand. And that means I'm going to want all of my power armor storage right here. Actually, we should make a save right now because we've done a lot. And I don't really know how stable this game is going to be. Okay, USO integrated, furniture. Actually, we don't need to be there. We need to be in regular furniture. Cleaners. Let's see what kind of... Okay, dog meat. Let's see what we have for power armor storage. Oh yeah, I always use this. I'll delete that fridge. I'll put this here. I'm not sure exactly how I used to do it, but there's a way I merge this with the Nuka fridge, so you can still interact with this one, but I can have it look like the Nuka fridge. Here's fusion cores storage. You can have one that goes on the wall. And we're going to get into, I think, the power armor stuff soon. This is important. The holotape storage. I don't think I use that one though. Personal gear. I think I use that one. Dog meat panting in my ear though. It does get a little old. Raider power armor parts. Okay, so now here we are. Here it is. So I really like this mod because it has like labeled storage for each type of armor. I think this one also says T51, yeah. So there's one for parts. Actually, I think these are all the same. So T45 parts, T51, they all link to the same thing. There's just 3 different versions of it. T51 power armor parts cabinet. I would imagine that these are the same. I'll do a test to make sure, but I'll just use the regular one. I mean, let me see. Is there one for each? We got T45, 51, 60. Was that it? XO1. And I guess there isn't an XO2 because that came well after this mod was released. And now we're going into stuff that has nothing to do with linked storage mod. Though I do think that this is part of that linked storage. Or it may not be. It might be with one of the other mods, like the Shroud Manor. I'm not sure. But here we have one for each power armor. And so if I wanted to, I could stack these, have it look, you know, just a nice little stack of things here. But we have to remember all the things that we want. If we want to have linked storage and we want it to be convenient, we're going to need one for XO1. Oh, and these are linked. Isn't that cool? I could put... This is weapons. Okay, so I didn't know that those had links next to them. That's for snap points. That's pretty cool. It's going to make all of this a lot easier. I wonder if it was updated since I last used it, or if it's always been like that. I can't remember. That's super cool. I think that's pretty awesome. So basically what I'm trying to do now is I need to figure out what kinds of cloud storage that I want to have in here. I don't want to sort all the ammo. I don't mind just having a container that has ammo in it. I would rather just have a thing that says rifles on it. Oh, Raider power armor? Yeah, we need one of those. Let's see. The only ammo I think I might want to store... So I think I'm going to want these crates. I have used these in the past, which I think makes a lot of sense for an end-game character because I would have that. But as a new game character, it doesn't, for me, immersion-wise, make sense to have like that. But you can have these. I think these look a little better than the crates. Other power armor. The only problem with this pack is textures. There's nothing wrong with them, they look amazing. It's just immersion-wise, they're a little fresh looking. Which would make sense for an end-game character, maybe, but I think an intro character, this doesn't make a lot of sense, but I like it. Junk. I like having a junk. Junk that I want to keep, but I don't want it in my workbench. Let's go from the beginning on these things, and let me just grab everything that I want so I know what I need to work with. There's already some stuff I can't use for some reason. Why? Why is this one? Oh, this is not grayed out. Okay. So from the beginning, I know I'm going to want... I would like a plain ammo container. None of those. Kind of like this. But I think instead of having one of these, which my brain, all I'm thinking is, damn, that's a lot of, these are a lot of polygons on this little thing here. I would just rather store that kind of stuff in the fridge. Probably okay. Maybe I'll put that in my basement. Okay, so here's just an ammo container. So I can use that. I can store ammo in there that I don't want. There's... I think I'm going to have... I'm thinking... I think I want... I think I want my armor and stuff down in the bunker I'm going to make. I don't think I want any of those out here. Clothing, those will definitely be in the bunker. Painting gear, drop-off chest is a good idea, but I don't know if I need it. Explosive. I don't mind that for grenades. Sounds like a good idea for like grenades. Here you go, food storage. I'm kind of torn because I'm like, normally I would have built up this whole area. I would have put the fridge in here, but now I'm thinking, wouldn't I put all this in my bunker? Maybe I want up here to be somewhat deserted looking. Let's have a door. It does. Move over, dog meat. Let's go ahead and make that static. Actually, maybe I want this one to be... Oh, fuck. I messed up my little tire. I like this tire, and I want it to stay here. So, it'll stay here. I'll knock this one over. Six. Keep those two things. I'm keeping my traffic cones. I don't think I need all these tires though. So food storage, I don't really know if I'm using that or not yet. Fusion cells, we will be using this. In the past, I know I've used the one that's like this. Maybe I'll use this one. Oh, that one's a prettier color. Red makes more sense though. Oh, this is fusion cores and fusion cells. Oh, okay. Oh, what about that one? There's a fusion cores box though. Oh, there's a grenades box. I'll be using these. I like that in the menu, the trunk looks more beaten, and then in the game it doesn't look as messed up. Bad. Okay. Well, let me think. And actually, I'm going to pull up. What the all of our main menu is, what it looks like, because for some reason I can't remember it. Okay, so it does have objects on the left side, so we're not going to be able to make it look completely like the main menu. I want to get as close as I can. I think we can do okay with it. A part of me wants the entrance to my bunker to be right here in the middle of. I don't think that makes sense. We'll be walking our power armor suit here. That thing's heavy as hell. I don't want that walking on top of my trapdoor. So maybe, like what I said earlier, the best place for the trapdoor is like right here in the middle, or right there. I feel like it would look perfect right there. I would like it to be kind of hidden too. Okay, so let's get out of here. No. I'm trying to store that. I don't know if I'm keeping those cigarette cartons yet or not. This is where I normally put my radio. Oh, what a tough decision. Yeah, so I can't completely put it there because of that little control box. I know in the main menu, this is over here on this side. I think I'm going to have to get rid of these tires. Thing is that if you're crafting armor and stuff, it's going to be kind of annoying to craft stuff and then have to click on, run all the way over here, and then to get to my bunker. I think the bunker has to be in here. I feel like it should be really close. Realistically, it kind of makes sense to be in the garage. I mean, I guess originally a car would have come in and out of here, so on the side would make sense. Think about putting it over here. Maybe I'll get rid of this little trash pile, and I can put it right there in the corner. I could still have a lot of stuff in here, and it'll be easy access, and it'll be kind of out of the way. I think that kind of makes sense. Yeah, because when I'm going through these things, melee weapons. So like I could put this on the wall for melee weapons. I could just try to be okay with seeing things my character shouldn't have access to yet. I don't think there's enough storage or space for all these cabinets. Maybe there's a way I could put them on the wall. But then if I'm gonna do that, I really think this would just look better. And I can just get over the fact that it doesn't quite make sense. We need to figure out what we're using for our melee weapons, or for all of our weapon storage. I don't care about mines. They're not going to need to go in a separate thing. I'll just put them in the same box with explosives. Okay, so let's move this over. I think I want this to kind of go in the... If I remember right, this wall's thick enough. I should be able to push this. Let's just see what happens if I push it like... Oh, but these containers, so you either have to go all the way or some of the containers going to poke through. And if I do that, let's see what happens. Yeah, I heard something get fucked up. Yeah, you can't do that. Not like I needed any of this stuff over here. I do want to keep this. I don't want to scrap it. Okay, well, I want to keep that. Already almost evening now. I keep thinking I'm like hearing a ticking clock in my game, but it's actually just dog meat panting. I'm thinking I want this in the corner. Well, maybe I could put it like this. I think. Well, the stack. Maybe it's too tall of a stack. So I was thinking about putting that there. This is kind of crooked, but it's fine. I don't mind it. I think we are going to have to move this stuff. So take that stim pack. I'm going to delete this wrench, delete that ashtray. I'll move this in case I want to keep it. I think we will move this tool chest. I think I'm going to delete that. Let me see. Yeah, in the main menu, get rid of this tool chest, okay? I don't want to get rid of this. That little pile is connected to the pile on this side. I want to keep all of that stuff. I want it to look like, I don't want someone to see this red rocket and like being like, oh man, this place is clean as hell. I'm going to go in there and kill whoever lives there and take all their stuff. So I want it to still kind of look unattractive from the outside. I like to keep this cap stash because I think it looks cool there. These, I think I'm pretty sure that if it's blue, that means it's an object that I could build. I can move around, and if it's yellow, that means it's an object that like either I can't create it or that's a settlement object, like I can only delete it or scrap it or whatever. I'm not quite sure if I can replace stored items or if that just means that it's going to go into the junk container and it's not supposed to, and that there's something wrong with my game. Now, I do think this is where the trapdoor is going to go for sure. I'll get rid of that water container. I would like to keep some of these tires, so let me move these over here for now. And Like I said, I'm keeping these cones for sure. I want to recreate this little area over here. Making a new save just in case I mess things up. Wow, so I don't know what the hell that was. The little weird artifact that we just saw there. Go to USO integrated, go to furniture, go to bedding. It's kind of cool. I think you can sleep on these. One's an invisible one, so I could put this on something that I wanted to make it look like you could sleep on it. Functional. Now I guess this looks the most like the bed in the main menu. Whenever you're looking at an object and you're not sure which orientation is the right one, you can always go to another similar item, rotate that one the way you want it to, and then go to the one that you're going to use. The one in the main menu is just a dirty regular mattress with a blanket on it. So I want to get something close to that. I'll definitely be using this one inside my bunker. I think this is one I usually use. I like the bed sheet on that one. Or maybe this one. I don't want it to, it doesn't need to look exactly like the main menu. I just want it to look kind of like it. I think that one looks that good. Maybe I'll use, let's see, in the bunker, probably want, those are, why do we have this one here? It looks the same as the other one. It's just a clean version. Looks like all the color swatches are still working even though with the update. Maybe I'll use this one in here. Is that too much red? Might be too much red. Is this even going to fit here? Looks like it will. I'll just have to use place anywhere to scoot it over. I don't want the red because of the red workbench right next to it. Maybe I'll keep this one a little more authentic. No, I want it to be. What other colors we can use? Not a whole lot of options. Okay, I guess we'll go with this one. Alright, be nighttime. Move some stuff. Get to this now. I want to move this in that corner. Let's just try to. Now, if I'm going to use this and it's still going to work, you have to get it in the right orientation you want and then face the direction you want. So, position, let's do it to step 10. I want to move it right. Have that kind of going through the bed. Kind of annoying, but you know, I think I can fix this. Or yeah, that's just how it is. Really a big deal. It's not a lot I can even do about that. I can move this closer to the wall though. But I think then this is just going to go through. Let's see how much space we'd even have to be able to work with. Might be just enough space. Let's see. Now it's going through that. Well, that's fine. I can just scrap that. Okay, that's not so bad. So bad. It does still kind of go in together, but it's not as annoying as it was. I can probably even push it. No, that's as far as I could push it. Well, let's get rid of this. And we already have a magazine rack here. I can just grab that. And it's nighttime. I'm going to sleep really quick. Oh, I overslept on accident. Taking a sip of my coffee and I forgot to cancel it once it hit like 6 or 7. Okay. Getting kind of foggy. That's fine. It's weird about that bed position, but there's not a whole lot I can do. Unless I'm okay with doing a bed that is a different bed. Like if I did a smaller bed like this one, but this one doesn't have any blankets on it. And of course I want a bed with blankets. Dog meat, you really need to, here, come on.
Hey, follow me.
Come on, come over here. There you go. You can stay over
Wait
here.
there.
They're panting, man. I feel like there's a clock sitting behind me. Okay. Kind of want it to look like the menu. Not going to be exactly the same because the menu you got a table behind the. Let me see if it's okay to resize the workbench. Yeah, okay. I'm reading on Reddit. I'm wary though of moving a workbench. I'm afraid that moving it could cause an issue. I don't see anybody talking about it, but that was just with the kind of brief research, so I'm not sure if you know, I would love to save. Let me just, you can always test stuff out if you're really afraid. It just seems so dangerous, man. Like even just doing it for a second just feels like that's not right. probably okay. It might even be okay to completely decrease the size of this to it's like 2 feet off the ground or something, or I could maybe move it completely, or I could rotate it around 180 degrees and move it onto the other side of this wall. What I'm kind of worried about, so I don't think this isn't like the workbenches in Starfield, like where it's like centered. Looks like I should be able to move it, but I'm worried that moving it could have some sort of negative consequence, and I'm not really down to play with that gamble. Oops, I forgot my search of. I was trying to look up shots of the main menu. I know there's a mod you can get where you can basically recreate a lot of the stuff on your own. But, I don't want to do that. I want to do it myself. There you go. I'm trying to find a screenshot where I can kind of see everything I need to see. I think, yeah, there's a Nuka-Cola thing on the outside. Okay. Well, one thing's for sure. I have to put a Nuka-Cola thing right there. I wonder, can I move this poster, or is that just a part of the structure? Oh, I can move that. Oh, I can't move that. Okay, never mind. Try to move it, and the game is like, no. I'm not trying to break anything, so... Okay. In this case, I think what I would do is... there's a few things I could do. I can move it over here. I can do collision to try to move it down, which I think would be the easiest, or I can move it to at the level I want it to be in front of it, and then use place anywhere to nudge it backwards. But I think using this global collision off would be the easiest option. There we go. Perfect. So we got that set up. Now, the only problem is I really would like to be able to in there's a lot of clutter in there. I really think I'm going to need to move this workbench if I want to fully decorate it how I want to. But I think we might be able to get pretty close by doing some other stuff. So if I don't have to move the workbench, I'm going to avoid it. I feel like for stability, that might be the smartest option. If anyone out there thinks that's not an issue, please let me know. Okay, let's see. I want to go to USO integrated. I want to go to decorations. All decorations. Would this be in vault posters, maybe? Perk chart? No. There it is, posters. I'm trying to get to the perk chart. I wonder where it is. Maybe it's in signs? Maybe it's in miscellaneous? Oh, I do think we need that clock though, don't we? Yeah, we do need that clock. We can grab that while we're in there. That goes over there somewhere. This out of the way. I don't think we even have this in here. We'll probably hold on to it though. Might need to move that over a little bit. I think... Yeah, man. Okay, let's see what we can do. Maybe we don't need this big, cool bed. Maybe we can do something else. What if it's in... Definitely not a traditional painting. Definitely not a portrait. An undisturbed painting. Not a backlit poster. It's not in the vault poster section for some reason. Not in the lettering or the signs. Vault signs. Nope. Oh, vending machine's decorative? With NPC interaction? Oh, well that's cool. Maybe we should get the one with the NPC interaction. Broken Nuka-Cola machine. NPC interaction. One of these is a container, yeah. I think... As cool as it would be to store Nuka-Cola there, I think I would rather those in my fridge. I think I want the one with NPC interaction. That sounds kind of cool. So, one thing we can do, since we've already placed one of these down, is... Oh, cool. I didn't know I could put those here at my settlement. One thing we can do is we can... Oops, I didn't need to get out of the menu. I can open this, close it, and I can go to settings, actually back, position, where is it? No, back, object properties, copy paste position, copy position, exit, let's scrap that Nuka-Cola machine. We're gonna open and close this one. Object properties, paste position. Exit. There we go. Another good example of place anywhere and how amazing it is. Obviously that was easier because I just had, it was the same object, but you can do that with other similar things too. I'm thinking about using a different bed, that's right. I got distracted. Yeah, man. I really don't know where that perk chart is. Oh, we do need this though. Is there a better version of that anywhere? Which one is it that's in here? It's the one with her on the... It's this one. Yeah. Well, Well, I would rather a default game one, but we'll come back to it. Okay, so let's go back to USO integrated furniture, display shelves, cafe, bathroom, kitchen. Okay, decorations. I'm not quite sure what that perk chart is, but I swear I've had it before, but I could just be misremembering. Maybe I've never had it. Clutter. I'm just going to investigate a little bit more and see if I can find it anywhere. One more time. Maybe I passed right by it. Already looked at those. And the backlit poster. It's not a vault poster. Weird. I swear I've seen it before, but... oh well. Can't find it. Where I've seen it, but maybe I don't remember. Maybe it's in the theme section, but to be honest, I'm a little afraid to go in there. I'm just gonna go through all the vault signs. I mean, it's a perk chart, right? It's not there, though. Gonna be there. Oh well, let's just make do with what we have. Okay. At least we kind of have it. This is one of the signs. And let me see where it goes. It goes kind of underneath the clock. I like that. Alright. Oh, cool. These ones have little pillows on them. Too bad they're too big. So I will not use them. I'm not sure why that's in the chair section, but... elves. Okay. Miscellaneous. Oh, that's cool. Oh, here we go. These are some of those raiders that came with those packs that I have. Not sure which one I would want up here. I feel like if I pick one up here, it's going to be the Diamond City radio. That comes with Wild Wasteland, I'm pretty sure. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Well, let's see what we could do. Go down to the USO menu. I'm going to go to furniture. Shelves. Now in the screenshot, looks like there's a couple wooden shelves. And it looks like there's a small wooden desk or table right behind the bed. And there's wooden shelves on the right side too. I think it's these shelves. It's like this. These ones are actually kind of high up because they are above the perk chart. Now, there's actually two over here, but I don't feel the need to put them over here. Maybe we'll just put one. It's kind of over the bed, so I don't think I would honestly want one there. It's this kind. Let me look at my screenshots. I think it's the metal shelf. It looks like it is not the bookshelf. I think it's one of those. Oh, is it raining? It's about to be a rad storm. I should have expected that. Okay, so there's also the table use is smaller than what we have in the game. I don't have the ability to make the table that's in there. It looks kind of like that one. So I think what we're going to do is a little combo pack. I'm going to use this instead. Won't be able to get it perfect, but I'll be able to get it pretty close. Okay, so that's pretty close. That's as close as I'm going to be able to get to bed. I'm really upset that I couldn't find that perk chart. I swear I've seen it in the game. This thunderstorm is pretty loud, so I'm going to... Alright, dog me. I know it's raining and stuff. Let's just wait another 12 hours. And I wish I could get that perk chart too. I could find it. I'm not downloading any more mods. Not starting over, so I know there is a mod you can download that basically gives you the entire toolkit, like all the pieces for the items that are actually used in the menu. I like to make it myself, so I don't want to use that. So for here, let's see what we can do to get this as close as possible. Now this, and, I really feel like it's probably in the menu somewhere. The theme menus that got removed was the arcade and the gym. So if it's in USO, I should have it. I feel like it might just be missing from the menu right now. Or maybe I always had another mod that gave it to me and I just never noticed it until I didn't have it. Let's see if we can find something else to kind of replace it in the meantime. Oh, look. I think this one looks... Well, I don't want a backlit one. I prefer how this one looks more damaged. That pristine one. So I might replace it, yeah. I'll replace it with this one. Alright, so let's move that one over there. Okay, it doesn't need power. It's fine. What I'm going to do. So when I was looking at the screenshot, it looked like it's a small table, maybe twice as wide as this, but half as long. And it's behind the bed, basically the width of the bed. I don't have access to that. I have tables very similar, but nothing quite like that. So I figured, how about I just use this table that we already had. I can move this over. Okay, it's going to be a little difficult. So sometimes items are like that. Okay. Let me see if I can find that one in our menu. Go to shelves. It should be in the metal section, if I have that one at all. May not have access to that one. Maybe it could be in tables. There it is. I don't know if maybe because that one was here in Red Rocket and it's just giving me some problems. Oh, look. That's the one that would go behind the bed. That's okay. I think we've figured out something else that's almost as good. Set that there. I can set this right here. Move this right here. Like, not completely annoying. I might even put it on the other side. Looks like it's floating a little bit though. But it's floating. Let's see what we could do. Now that I know I have access to some more stuff, I wonder if that decoration is just hidden in here somewhere, or I can't find it. Oh, display. Weapon racks. These are over here behind I think actually the armor bench is over there and the weapon bench is on this side in the menu. But personally, I just like for realism, I feel like you would have the open flame like near the garage door, not near the door to your. Is it already? No, I was like, is it nighttime already? No, it's just like sunrise, I think, right now. Well, so I could place those. Weapon racks are still available. I don't really like to use them. Containers and gas. Workbench storage. Oh yeah, so these are containers that have access to your workbench. Which is kind of cool, I guess, if you want that. That actually looks pretty cool. I mean, I think it looks okay. Let's go to USO integrated, so we need to stick with furniture, or maybe some decorations. Radios. Okay, here we go. Classical radios. There's a few options. But if we're trying to make it kind of like this screenshot, the main menu, I want to put a radio here. We can't get it completely like the menu, but I can get really close. That's pretty cool. We're going to move that forward. Realistically though, like, let me grab that again. Let me move it. I feel like we would have it like here. Because I'd put my drink or whatever if I'm chilling on this bed. So we got our classic radio. We're in here. And yeah, there's like more clutter items in there, which I will pick up as I play. It even looks like there might be a fusion core on the top shelf. I really would like to find a poster to put back there, though. I can find something that I like. Oh, there is clutter. Oh, there's even desk pictures. I think, oh, so these weren't broken. Okay, cool. Which is the one in the main menu? It looks like it is... It looks like it is... Maybe that one. I think it might be this one. Oh, it has some trees in it. I think it's this one. This is the one that's in the main menu. Okay, cool. So we got a couple things that are on that shelf behind the bed from the main menu. More than I thought we were going to be able to get, honestly. There's shelves over here on this side, but at the same time, I'm trying to get the look. I want to feel kind of like the main menu, but this at the same time, I want it to be stable. I don't want to have too many objects that the game has to load. I still want to be able to explore around this cell and not have to stress about walking back to my red rocket and then everything just like being all fucked. Okay, so let's get the bunker set up. Let me save. I'd like to get this bunker set up. Yeah, let's move that cone because I'm keeping my little cones. Not sure where I'll put them. Oh, another storm. Well, that's fine. And where's my perk poster, though? I mean, am I really am I making it up in my head? Did it never actually exist? Okay, who cares? Let's put up. There's gotta be a cool regular poster that I could put there instead. Oh man, did I find it? No. Oh well. I don't think I could fit any of these here anyways. They're all a little too big. Is there any of these that are kind of vault related? I don't want any clean ones. Maybe I could just do a sunset sarsaparilla. Let's just not worry about it for now. I mean, but it looks so empty there. Can't not worry about it. Oh man, if I had to choose one of these, let me see, which one of these game ones look my coolest to me? Obviously Grognak, because it kind of reminds me of RPG, but maybe that one, the Unstoppables, is pretty cool. I remember that one. This one reminds me of Doom. Oh, I love this one. It reminds me of Fallout 3. Okay, let's see if I could place this. Okay, what can I do? I'm gonna place it here. Oh wait, I can't do that. Just place it. Place it right here. I'm going to size it. Let's do it like negative. Really good. Let's pick it up. It'd be hard to put it here after the fact. Alright, so sometimes if you're not sure what something looks like, you can oh, I can rotate it left a little bit. Oh, that's sick. Let's change this increment down to, let's do it to 5, and I'm gonna rotate it just left a little bit. Oh, I can't. Oh wait, shit, I shouldn't have done that. Fuck. I always forget, the positioning is based exactly on your orientation. So I can move it down from here, just below that shelf. And I'm going to move it left a little bit. Now, if I wanted to rotate it, I need to make sure I'm pretty close to the same orientation as the poster is. I can... Oh, but I'm looking down on it, so that might mess it up. I'm trying to look straight at it. It might still be a little crooked, so... Just in case we mess stuff up, I can go to Object Properties, Copy, Copy Position. So now it's copied. So if I mess this up, I can always put it right back where it was. So let's rotate it left 5. Yeah, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Oh. Really? Well, I could just put it back like that and not have to do anything. So we'll just keep it like that. I was trying to rotate it a little bit, but it's fine how it is. I know it's not the perks chart, which I would prefer. I guess that'll have to do. It's kind of bothering me that that's not like 100% right here. I think it's almost as close as it could go. No, it's not. It could go further. Let's push it further. It can go pretty far. You just have to be careful for those corners in the top. Oh, but your characters like to go behind it to work on. Well, I think when you have a armor here, it gets placed like right here, and your character likes to kind of walk right behind it, right here. So you want to have some room over there. You might need to test it out when you're playing to make sure that it works. We have almost all of our crafting stuff here. I would like to put my trapdoor now. That we have most everything that we want. All of this stuff might just get deleted. I'm going to keep the trash there for now because it might look cool sitting around the trapdoor. Oh, I keep doing that on accident. Save. Okay. That's the wrong button. Okay, so let's get back to structures, basements, and this was the one I wanted to use. Now, this has a little thing pointing. I'm pretty sure that is telling me which direction the player will face when they get out of it. I think that tells me they're going to face this way. What I'm doing right now is seeing if it lifts up when I'm moving it or if it actually stays connected to the ground. It looks like it stays on the ground no matter what. No, it does move up a little bit. I'm trying to think about how in the corner do I want it like that. So. Is that going to look cool? Looks kind of cool to me. Grab a tire. Or I don't know, what do I want to put? Is that a little crooked? That is pretty good. I feel like that's a cool spot. I don't... So it's not as hidden as I would have wanted, but I think that's pretty cool. I just had an idea. I'm thinking about maybe turning this into like a weapons area. Like I'll put all my weapon display shit in here. And I can put like a jail door here. I don't know if they have those in this game, but that'd be kind of cool. This could stay as my kitchen. I feel like this is a little crooked though. I think it's fine. Alright. I'm making another save. I'm going to go in there. I really liked this one for a few reasons. One of them being... Oh, this does have a... The only problem is it does have like the only thing I don't like is that it has the dungeon music, but that's okay. There's not really a whole lot I can do about it. I liked the. It must have been because earlier when I was testing all these basements and I was like coming in and out of the outside, it was still playing the outside music. But I guess it was just like a momentary bug, a glitch or something. Because right now it's playing dungeon music. Oh, perfect. Where's that water coming from? Oh, right here? There? I was thinking about having some buckets of water to gather up drip drops everywhere, but it's unfortunately right in the walking path. So maybe I won't get to do that. And now I feel like with how advanced the red rocket's going to be, I feel like I don't need all the space that I have down here. I might need to load back and try a couple other ones. This might be too big. Let's think. Let's go back upstairs outside. And I can make sure that I'm facing the way that I thought it would. Yeah, perfect. So it does tell you exactly which way you'll face. Dog me. Yeah, I'm sure you did find something. Get out of there.
How you doing, buddy?
Dismiss.
Stay safe, buddy.
Yeah. You can stay here, please. I wonder if they can go in and out of the, Oh, shit. How long am I gonna be stuck in this menu? Okay, cool. I wonder if they can go in and out of the trapdoors. So what was I thinking? Oh yeah. So let's see. We have, this is our area that we're going to have most of our crafting stuff. We have a bed here. I don't know if I'll be using this bed all the time. But I will be using it a lot of the time. At least when I'm crafting and I need to sleep real quick. This is where I'll have my kitchen and stuff. Oh, that reminds me. I think from the main menu that I'm missing still. Chairs. Not in here, probably. Okay, let's go to USO. Furniture. Eating. Chairs, stools. There we go. There it is. So a way to tell again if it's facing the right way. I kind of want this one to face this way. Don't want it too close to this workbench, that's going to be annoying. But in the menu there is one of these chairs. Can I walk in and around this? It is kind of annoying. No, I mean I can just press A and he'll magic over there. When I exit, is it in my way? No, it's fine. That's kind of like the menu a little bit. Need to move this over some. I might move this over here. No, I'll move this closer that way, and then I'll put all those armor things over here. I was actually thinking I could pull this out and I can put all of those behind it in 2 stacks. There's 3 of them, 5 of them, so it won't look that bad. I wish there was another. Oh, there is another weapon workbench. The other weapon workbench might actually look better to look a little bit more like the main menu. I might try that. And yeah, so that was my thing that I was thinking about. Let's see, do I need all that space down there? So we have, this will be the kitchen eating area. This will be weapon storage. I honestly think it would be easier if I had a smaller bunker. Let's load back to right before when I placed the bunker. Just don't think I need all that space. Let's see what other options we have. So this is my favorite one, but it's a little too big. Don't like any of those. I think the cave bunker was okay, but it has like cave background music. That's not cool. Cave laboratory is like Virgil or whatever his name is. Laboratory. The military bunker is. It looks just like those bunkers that you'll find, just military little square type bunkers. So it's not that exciting down there. Garage is way too big. Rocky Cave is a nightmare. Root cellar is that little cellar from Sanctuary. It's not bad, but it's not great either. Warehouse basement is okay. It's not what I'm looking for. I think it's too big. Let's take a look. Let's see what it looks like. Or let me try the root cellar, the one from Sanctuary. This was my second choice, right? Something about it, it looked a little bare down there. This one does have a washer and dryer and stuff, which is pretty cool. So let's go see how this one looks. I do like the washer and dryer. This one's about the same size, but it does feel a little. Actually, no, this one's smaller. Well, it's the stupid dungeon music, which I wish it didn't have. It has these lifted up ground areas, which I can get rid of if I want. I don't think it would. These areas which are made out of wood. I think I like this one. I might use this one. See, what do I need space for? So up in Red Rocket, we're going to have our food storage in our kitchen, weapon storage, power armor storage, pretty much all the crafting things. We can do crafting down here. I can keep a chemistry station down here. This is probably where I'm going to be storing all my clothes, collectible items, stuff like that. So maybe having some shelves as a pack rat, because I kind of am, maybe that's kind of cool. I could have my bed. My bed could be up there in the Red Rocket, or it could be down here. I I think I might keep this one. I almost would do the root cellar. It's honestly a little too small. When it comes to decorating and stuff, it really is easier if you have a smaller space. It's more focused, and it means I can decorate a little more. And by it being more condensed, it'll just look more full. Yeah, okay. Kind of cool. And I think it has enough lighting already. This giant air duct, though, I don't know how I feel about it. It also has a bathroom in here, which is pretty cool. I assume the plumbing does not work, but I think I like this one better. I did like the drip drop water in the other one. That was kind of ambient. I think this one makes just a little bit more sense. Let me see, when I open up my workshop, that's not what I was trying to do. I meant transfer. Yes, it has everything. This is totally connected to the workshop up there. Yeah, I think this might be what we use. All right, so that was the warehouse one. Before we make a final, just go on and delete that one. Before I make a final decision, let's check out a few more. I looked at them earlier, but I'm kind of picky, so let's see. I think that warehouse one might be the right move though, because I do like to collect. It feels like it has a lot of space. Yeah, maybe I'll just do the warehouse one. Just didn't really connect to any of the other ones. The only other one I kind of liked, honestly, was the cave bunker. My problem, and I really felt like the cave bunker fits the style of this area the best. Just it looks cooler. I'll show you why. We looked at it earlier already, but my main issue with it is like I love this entrance. This is so cool. And I feel like the size is pretty good too. The problem is just kind of constantly hear cave sounds in the distance. That really just makes me uncomfortable. Oh. These do. Oh. I think that's from the Capital Wasteland one. You know, I could probably minimize this and use one of these. I didn't like any of those anyways. Too bad. I did kind of like the basement bunker. It was just a little too big. I think the warehouse is just the right one. Let's try and get this oriented right. I want it like... Well, honestly, the way dog meat came out of it, it looks like it might be kind of an issue having it all the way in this corner, though. I could also put it right here. But I feel like I'm going to come out of here and the NPCs are going to bump into the broom and all this shit. I mean, I will move this stuff out of here eventually. I could delete all of it. I feel like for convenience, though, I probably want this in my garage. That's where I want it, I think. Part of me thinks that it should be in here. Of course I can move this after I've placed it. I don't know what I want to do with the rest of the house yet. This will be like my weapon storage area. Armor and clothing and all that stuff will be down there with me in the basement. This should be here. The more I think about it, I don't think it'll be a big deal to have to run all the way over here. I think this is where I want it. I'll just have to figure out all this stuff eventually. Get rid of these tires that I have everywhere. I like the mop. Restricted area keep out. I like that a lot. Let's go to USO. Let's go to I feel like I just can't remember. Is there a door that looks like a jail door? There might be doors. Well, we need ones that are no snap. We need a jail door. Like a vault door, but not really like that. Something that looks like... Ah, there it is. So there is one. Oh, this one opens wide. There's a slide one. Oh, let's do the slide one. Will it fit there? How... Oh, shit. Okay, good. I can still... Okay, so this one I might have to play around with since it opens outward. So when I click on it, it goes out. Can't go on that side, it's gonna have to do that on this side. So we need to pull it out farther. Okay. It has to go like right here. I don't know why it's turning red. About where I want it to be. Oh, okay, I see. So it's sticking through up there just a little bit. If we can't pushing it down just one step. Fix it up there. Push it down one more step. So we can push it down a lot. Okay, now it's starting to go down. Let's see how this looks. Okay, that's better. That's Doesn't quite make sense, but I really like it. Let me see if there's probably a red rocket door I could use. I don't know why it kicked me all the way out of there. Doors, no snap. Probably have more red rocket doors. Oh, the regular default. It's a diner door. Oh, this bookcase door. Oh, that's so cool. I forgot about this thing. That would be kind of cool. Maybe I should have a bookcase door that cut like and put a wall here, and then remove all this stuff, and then have my bunker behind it. That would be kind of cool. Maybe that's what we'll do. I'll put this outside for now. I didn't see any red rocket doors, surprisingly. Maybe I just missed it. Maybe I should have a swinging door. No, I like the sliding one. I guess there are no red rocket doors. Interesting. That's okay. So we're doing the best with what we have. Felt like that looked just fine. A little off on this side. Let me see if I can object properties. Oh no, back. Let's go to settings, collision check. A little better. Yeah. Okay, let's see how that looks now. That's a lot better. We have our spot where our weapons are all going to go in here. And we have our warehouse basement down there. Save. And I think we're going to make a secret door behind this stuff. So, start working on that. Might keep some of these things. I should have kept some of those tires. I can't physically move that tire. Oh shit. Good. Didn't fuck that broom up. I was like, oh no, it's disappeared into oblivion. Okay, no. Hold on to this. We got some more tires over there. No. I'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of this maybe. Maybe I'll hold on to it. Bring it over here for now. Alright, so now oh shit. Oh, that's so cool, the physics. Physics surprise me sometimes in this game. That's wild. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, good. I can still access it. There's just that shitty dirt patch or whatever beneath it. Alright, let's see what we can do for walls. I need a solid wall that can almost blend in with this wall. So I think concrete wall would be the best bet. It doesn't go all the way to the roof. Take a look at our other wall options. So that's concrete. Doesn't it kind of matches in there, but let's see what other what else we could do. We have wood and metal. Those aren't going to look good at all. We have concrete, burn in warehouse. That's not going to look great. It's not bad, but it's not good. It doesn't match. We have vault, which I don't think those are going to look. I want rooms. I want walls. Make walls separately, or you can't? You can. Okay. How'd that look? Okay. Well, can we do a door? Oh, we can, but it's like a vault door. Okay, so those won't really work for what we're trying to do either. Modular. Okay, box cart pieces. Those won't work either. Fences and walls. Security fence. Okay. No, that's not what we're looking for either. Miscellaneous. Anything in here we can get lucky with? I don't think so. I think we're going to have to do the concrete wall. Yeah. Unfortunately. Now, I forget, we do have some things that USO, unique to USO. What would that be? Oh, retextures, okay. Brick, stone. Okay. That's a little too clean. That almost works. A little too clean. The concrete wall is probably the best bet. Brick wall? Let's see, what's white brick look like? No. Looks like siding. Brown brick. Looks like blue. Yeah, that's not going to be what we want. I mean, is this the same brick that's out here? Doesn't completely not match, but I think the concrete is going to look better. I'm just going to go with that. Forgot that we had that option though. Retextures. Oh, maybe I can find a concrete one with a wood. Oh. That might be that might be perfect. Not tall enough. But I bet I could squeeze this thing on top of it. Or I could do this one on one side. Oh, now we're figuring something out. Okay. So I think I know what we have to do. Save. going to put this here. Centered. The reason I'm doing that is so I can snap this one on top of it, and then I can put a half wall. I think I can snap a half wall. Let me see. You won't be able to snap a half wall. See, would I be able to do that to this? These don't have snaps. I thought they did though. The reason I'm not going to use this one. I mean, I guess I could use this one. Let's do it. Let's try this one first. I just felt like it might look better if the bookshelf was like right here and not right in the middle. Try a few things. Because I can't snap these. But I guess it's okay. I don't need to. Let's see. I was thinking about using these. Then I don't think that there's a thin wall piece, so I might actually have to do it the other way. Alright. Just getting it kind of somewhere. And then I will play around with it to make sure it's not sticking. Oh, it's kind of... Snow is coming through the building for some reason. Something bugged out in my loading. It just goes through that part of Red Rocket. Weird. Something's not right. Is it this? Something happened in here that messed up. Let's just put this back. I'm trying to see how far over to the left I can push this thing. That's as far as I can make it go. And it's still not sticking out, so that's perfect. And this is almost a 45-degree angle. I feel like that's pretty good. Go. It's a shame that these don't snap, but let's get that door in here. This, oh good, it goes almost all the way up. Let's see how this opens so I know. Good, it opens that way. Perfect. Well, that's so much better than I thought it was going to be. Well, I could, no, this is the perfect spot, really. That is right where I want it. Move it out of the way for now. And I'm going to... I need to place it down somewhere first. I don't know why. I guess these don't have snap. It's fine. I'm trying to get it as perfect as I could make it so I can hopefully not see too much Z fighting. Right now I'm trying to get it as straight as I can. I get it to where it pops up of each side at the same time. There we go. So this is about as straight as I could get it. Perfect. Not sure why it does that with all those weird artifacts on the screen when I first load in, but who knows. The next gen update's been a little weird. Oh, come on, I just gotta hit it. Just would like to adjust the basement now. I almost got it there. There it is. Okay. It's probably okay. I just want it kind of... It's pretty centered. I should make it even more centered, I think. I won't have anything back here other than what's already there to prevent any sort of issues. And I can lock... Oh, I can't lock the bookcase though. That's the only problem. But I'm not sure if NPCs can unlock it. They might be able to. I took those crates because I thought maybe I wanted to keep them in here. Oh man, you can kind of see in there. Do that on this side? Not really. So let's see if we can just nudge it over one. Now you can't. Perfect. I definitely need to save now. So I might be moving that chemistry station over to that corner. Or I don't know what I'll be putting there. I might switch this out for things that look more like, yeah, so this will still be the kitchen up here, so we will still be using this. This is a cloud storage for food. I also kind of like using the cloud storage more than just the fact that, like, if I place this item at any settlement, I'll have access to the same stuff. But also, it's like a peace of mind for me, knowing that, like, I don't really need to stress about all these things being stored here and having a lot that the game has to run because that stuff is actually stored somewhere else. Let's go to USO menu, go to furniture, go to, I think it's going to be, here's in the cafe. Or the Nuka World, maybe it's in the kitchen. Hey, there's a Nuka World one. Maybe I don't have access to it yet. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so I think this is the one, and I just kind of place this over that one. And you can, I think you can still access it. So since these fridges look almost exactly the same, I can take this one, put it right here. Just need to be right up against that wall. Should be pretty close to it though. It's in the middle. Fine. And I'll back it up a little bit. Position left. Exit. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try. Settings. No, actually, I'm sorry. Back. Check properties. Copy. Copy. Okay. Exit. Object properties. Paste. Exit. Almost perfect. So let's just this antique bridge. Now I remember how I did it. Okay, so I bring this one out. Actually, I think I remember what I did. Let me just move this a little bit. I'm going to bring this one. I'm going to position this. Just move it up like 2. Forward. Exit. Object properties. Paste. Exit. Not bad. The other one we can still see though. I want to make this go up more. Let's position it, move up. 1, 2, 3. I mean, kind of works. Did I hear something? Okay. It doesn't look as pretty, I'm sure, but good to have both. Someone else might think of a better way to do this, but oh man, is this where these have been hiding? Okay, well it's good to know I have these. Oh. That looks better than the one I already have. But I guess I can stick with that one. Well, so maybe what I'm thinking of the perk chart, maybe it's in one of these sections. I'm misremembering. I don't think I need that anymore. I was holding onto these boxes in case I felt I needed something. Needed them somewhere. Hold onto those tires too. I think I might be putting a chemistry station in that corner. But I'm pretty happy with the progress we've made. Get farther away from this so I can have a better view. I don't think I want to go too close because I think, yeah, so this one, when you craft, the camera goes on the right side, which is fine. I think this one, it goes on the left side. Yeah, which isn't too bad, but yeah, so we need this to move over. Now let's see how wide are these things. Oh, I'll put these behind the power armor display. It'll be only slightly different than the intro. I'll bring this out to like here. I can put those right behind it. Which one's the lowest one? That's Raider. They're kind of in order anyways. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like later on in the game, I'll make a much bigger base that'll have like like multiple power armor stations and all that kind of stuff. But this is going to be my starter base, like for the majority, like not the majority of the game, but like a good portion of the beginning of the game. Like this is where I'm going to be. Oh, maybe I want this over here. I could keep the chemistry station where it is. I haven't quite decided on what I want to do with all of that. I think that looks fine. I can bring this over. Actually, I need to see it from this angle. Oh, there we go. See the metal bracket in the back? That's how you can tell if I've gone too far. I'm gonna take a look, make sure that everything looks like it's pretty good. I wish I could. Oh, I can't. That's too bad. Just keep that little painting there. Wish I could move it. Well, doesn't look so bad. I feel like I would personally put this on this side instead. But I'm pretty sure when you're repairing it, your character repairs it on the left side. Or, I mean, the power armor's right side. But I can't remember. Yeah, I like putting stuff under here. I feel like this is a pretty cool spot to put these ammo containers. I think you can still access them. Let me make sure. Yeah, they're still easy to access. I wonder if I missed it in home decor. What if that is in here? That poster. No, it's not. Damn it. I just must be losing my mind. I must have imagined it at some point. Well, it's nighttime again, so actually I need to save. I made a save. I'm going to go ahead and end this one down because we're at almost 3 hours. And I might continue. I might make a part 3. I might continue playing on my own. I'm not quite sure yet. But we are at 3 hours recording. So if I do decide to continue this without you, I'm sorry. But I think I'll try to continue it with you. Let me take a break and see what's up. At the very least, I wanted to show you some of the cool things you can do with Place Anywhere in USO, all the options that you have, and you saw that other mod I'm using. That is a little weird, but hey, it's fine. Can't have it all. Pretty cool. I'm pretty satisfied with this for sure. Not done yet. But yeah, so anyways, I will probably continue this build. I just don't know if I want to do it myself on my own time, or if I will need to record it, but there's a little settlement building in Fallout 4, which I haven't got to do yet. I might do something like this for Starfield eventually. I'm kind of waiting on the shattered, whatever, fractured, I don't know what it's called, DLC that'll be coming in, I think, November of this year. All right, well, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you got something out of this, maybe inspired to go build your own stuff in Fallout 4. And thank you for your time. If you have any ideas, if you know where the hell that perk chart is, please comment, let me know, because I swear I've seen it. I swear I've placed it, but I just could be totally misremembering. Anyways, thank you again, and until next time.